I was not in love with the idea of you. I'd seen your kind before. Cranky, needy, constantly pooping. I held members of your tribe in my arms, cooing like women with biological clocks are wont to do. But as soon as I caught a whiff of poop or a trickle of saliva fall on my favorite shirt, I was shoving you off into the closest set of willing hands because my maternal instinct was limited to the electronics I carried every day. But then you came, and despite my aversion to loud, cranky, needy things, I fell for you. And it's been a spectacular fall. In the early days, I used to trace the grooves of your crib, just to watch you as you sleep and anticipate you waking up, and which you turn your head and you smile. It was the best good morning ever. And the days when I would read from my favorite childhood book as you crawled up and down my legs. I read a lot of Encyclopedia Brown to you because Mommy was a big Encyclopedia Brown fanatic. I make no apologies for it. You'll love it once you get older. And then there were the days when I would watch you become so enamored by your own reflection that you would crawl to the mirror and like wave hello. And it's those moments that make me smile all the time, despite every tantrum you throw. And so now I watch you, my bright, headstrong 3-year-old boy, as you attempt to navigate the world around you. And I anticipate the questions you ask and the tantrums you throw. And you do throw a lot of tantrums. Like, dude, like, seriously? There are days when I want to sell you. But I also anticipate the times when you give hugs and kisses without prompting. The times when you say, I love you, Mommy. Because those are the times when I know I'm doing pretty okay. I marvel at your ability to make friends at the playground just by chasing people around the slide, and your ability to just make people around you gravitate to you. It's amazing. You're like a tiny Benny Hinn, but without, the creepy Christian stuff. Not saying that Christians are creepy. You'll grow up to respect religious differences because Mommy believes that's important. But there's a charm about you. There's a genuineness that I admire greatly. And I hope that stays with you as you grow older. But you also have a fearlessness that amazes and scares the crap out of me. I'm told that's normal. And also that constant uneasiness that I feel that, like, whenever you're away from me, I'm told that will grow as you do, and that drives me nuts. 2 weeks ago, when the verdict came and George Zimmerman walked free, that uneasiness multiplied tenfold. And I found myself walking down the streets of downtown Chicago at 1 a.m. in tears. When your mommy was younger, she took a lot of walks when she fell down. I encourage that. Walking, a good walk will make things feel better sometimes. Well, most of the time. But that night, I could just imagine you coming home from the convenience store with a can of Skittles, or a bag of Skittles, and a can of iced tea, and a hoodie I'd begged you to wash for weeks, being gunned down because you look suspicious. I could imagine that it happening to any number of your male cousins now, and it scares me. But this is our reality, and it has been for a while. And once you get older, you'll find out just how sad and insidious and scary this world is. But that doesn't stop people from actively working to fight it, and your father and I are grateful for that. And we're hopeful that by the time you are old enough to walk to the store by yourself, that people will just look at you as an ordinary little black boy and not a threat or a problem to be solved. That the people who pass you on the way won't cower in fear and clutch their bags or their purses. That you will just be allowed to be. And that's really your father and I's biggest wish for you, is the possibility of a well-lived life unfettered by the isms of others. That's our wish for a lot of your loud, cranky, needy kind now. It might be unrealistic, a little too optimistic even, but we don't care, because we love you, and you deserve to live.